Day 4 of my online video diary. My name is Danielle Angela Flotis Koblinski, and I am 29 years old. Today was a really good day. I worked this morning. I taught a couple classes. I got to teach a yoga class in an unconventional yoga setting, which is my favorite. Mine seemed to be a little more open, a little more receptive to something different. And the practice and my teaching was mine. And everything that flowed out of my mouth came from my heart. I didn't recite any fancy quotes. I didn't recite anything that anybody else had said. I spoke to the room and I spoke from my heart, and I dropped a couple of F-bombs and a couple of shits, and it was really cool. And it felt so authentic, and it was mine, and the practice was theirs, and the breath was there. And I went and had a lovely sushi dinner with a beautiful person. And the night ended with a Cruella concert that I never planned on going to. And it was so cool. I love things like that. I love new discoveries. And most of all, I love seeing live shows, because any kind of artist gives my heart fire. Watching these two sisters kill it on turntables, and not only just mixing music, but giving that vibe and giving that energy. That is what I did on a bike. I mean, it's a party in a room. And I remember doing that, and it aches me and pains me that I don't get to do that right now. And as an instructor, I always wonder if my students know that it's more than just a class for them. That sometimes as an instructor, we also heal, and we also work out, and we also let go of things, and we also work through things. And honestly, from my heart, this has been the hardest thing not to do. It's also very creative, and as an artist with a background in dance, not having a creative outlet is fucked up. And I remember the friends that I was with tonight kept asking me if I was okay, because we're at this live ass concert, and these two sisters that have this group called Cruella are just going so hard in the paint. And I know that feeling of sweating and shaking your head and amping up the crowd, and not being able to do that fucking sucks. A piece of my heart is truly missing. And I know that for some people it was a workout, but for me it was a let out, it was an outlet, and not being able to do that right now is really taking a toll. Side note, my newest girl crush are the Sisters of Cruella. It was phenomenal. I probably have 2 songs of theirs and had no clue how good these girls were. And after all of that, a reality starts to set in. And, you know, a lot of this for me is an outlet. And it's my way of being 100% transparent, 100% real, because my whole purpose in starting a video diary was to release what I cannot release right now on a bike, and to lay it all out there, because I know that I'm not the only person in the world who's going through shit. I know that. I get that. And I also know that sometimes we don't say shit to anybody. And we walk around and people think everything is fine. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer through any of this either, but this is very therapeutic for me to let it out and to keep reminding myself that I'm human. And as reality started to set in, I'm sitting in the drive-through line at Taco Bell. Yes, Taco Bell. And I'm checking my bank account, and I am trying my hardest to stay above the line and breathe and acknowledge the fact that I am one less job that estimated an income of around $1,500 a month. A job that I was very good at. And yeah, that's that, you know. The reality of it is, what am I going to do for insurance? How do I get insurance? I cannot not be without insurance. Yes, I'm still making money. Yes, I still have jobs. If I don't spend any money in any of those paychecks, I can afford to breathe. Again, I get it. I am not the only person in the world who is going through their shit. But as of right now, I feel like I'm the only person that's publicly talking about it. And not that I think that everyone should give their shit to everybody, right? But why don't we sometimes? You know? And with that said, tomorrow is another day and life goes on, and like my mom said, things won't always be like this. Famous quote, "This too shall pass." And I will look back and be like, man, I remember when ... So, yeah, it was a beautiful day. New experiences, new connections, new friends, and knowing and admitting and figuring it out. It'll be okay. I'll be okay. It has to be okay. It has to be okay. I will be fine. My favorite poem by D.H. Lawrence, entitled Self-Pity. I never saw a wild thing sorry for itself. A small bird will fall frozen from its bough without ever having felt sorry for itself. Shit, D.H. Lawrence. A small baby bird will fall frozen dead to the ground without ever having felt sorry for itself. I'll be okay. Everything will be fine. I promise to be 100% transparent and 100% honest. And with that said, you're still going to get to know all of me. 3 times a week, I have to take a shot for my MS. And because I was so tired last night, I fell asleep and didn't take it. So I have to take it tonight. I have 6 different spots where I have to take it, and I have to trade spots. I can't do the same spot in 7 days. So today's spot that I'm going to share with you guys, because this is me and this is part of my life and this is what I do on the regular. And to be quite honest with you, there are times when I just think that this blows. And the process takes seconds, right? But you have to pre-medicate with ibuprofen so I don't feel like shit. It has to be done before bed because the symptoms are flu-like symptoms. And you have to wait 30 minutes. And then you have to rub out the spot because then it bruises. And the one thing that is continuously in the back of my mind is I currently don't pay for my meds because I have insurance. For how long? I have no fucking clue. I cannot be without insurance. So I'll figure it out. And the mound of hospital bills that my mom sent me are still sitting by my bed because I'm too terrified to fucking open them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know where I'm supposed to pay you from. I don't fucking have a clue. But I'm still here. And I'm breathing. And I paid my rent today. And I have light. And I'll be okay. So with that said, today's spot is on the bottom of my left arm. And what do? I take the alcohol swab. I clean. Looks like a pen. Diabetic insulin pen or an EpiPen. Press it up against the spot. Press the button underneath me. Wait 10 seconds. And boom. Clean it off again. And there it is. From my heart to yours. You can never be too epic, and everything will be okay.